The problem with it is, Shane, is you've got this like, I've already decided that these words mean this thing and this means this and he meant this. So you're imposing the motive here. So you're
Yeah, but
identifying what Joseph,
why does it say translated, and why are you choosing to use the word transmitted every time when it says translated?
because
Doesn't that seem like
transmitted is what Joseph Smith meant when he used the word transmitted.
oh, but see, that's where we disagree, is because when I go to the text,
We can't disagree because that's actually what he meant.
I mean, I would hope this is at least beneficial for you guys listening, but if I go to the text and I point out a word, and
No,
then
they
he
already
said,
know that translated in Joseph Smith's vernacular meant transmitted because
okay,
that's
so
what
when
he
I
meant
go
when
to
he
King
says
Paul at Discourse
we
and it
believe the
says,
Bible, we believe the Bible to be the word of God as far as it is translated correctly. He didn't mean translated from Greek and Hebrew into English. He meant as long as the concepts in the biblical canon are communicated properly, because that's what he taught on for the 20 years that he lived after he established the church.
but see,
Because that's
even
what
now,
he,
you're still making it more abstract because he put out
I'm
his
not
own
making
Joseph
it
Smith
abstract,
translation, and there's
which
papyruses
is
that
which right there is a perfect example. It's not a translation. The Joseph Smith translation is not a translation.
so the Joseph Smith translation is not a
Is not a
translation. It says
translation. Yeah.
translation here, it's not a
It's a
translation.
it's a
When it
no.
says God was God from all of
Shane,
eternity
Shane,
here,
Shane,
it doesn't mean
again.
God was God from all
Right.
eternity.
No, no.
I
Again,
understand that correctly.
you're the one playing the semantic game. He is
I'm
not.
reading off of this piece of paper, and you're
I
saying
know, but
it doesn't mean.
no. Translated, you're thinking what? It means that he academically translated one language into another.
So should I file a report with the church to say translates to transmit because that's the correct word there, and then this is
No,
actually incorrect?
no. You should go to a Webster's 1820 dictionary and look at the word translated and see what the definition of it is, because
And
that's
it's
the
not
word
going to
he
say anything
used.
about language.
It's going to talk about transmitting things. Translating things is taking something and transferring it from one place to another. Transmitted, he transmitted the Book of Mormon. He transmitted the Book of Abraham. Transmitted is the more appropriate term from the way we understand the words today. He transmitted the text. He didn't translate it. He couldn't translate the Book of Mormon because he didn't read whatever script was on it. It was a dead language. He could not read Egyptian. He can't claim that he could read Egyptian. He specifically says, I can't read Egyptian. I don't know this text. I don't know this language. So how could he have been claiming it was a translation? And the reason is he's not, any more than he's claiming the Book of Mormon is. And the Joseph Smith, calling it the Joseph Smith translation, is an exact example of what I'm talking about, because what ancient language is he translating from? And the answer is none. He's using a King James Bible. He opens it up and he's producing more text out of what? Revelation. But he calls it a translation because that's how he understood the word. He believed that whenever God revealed something to him, he was translating it because he is the means by which it is being communicated into English and being told to the scribes who are recording it. So you think I'm playing a word game. I'm not. I'm actually using a historical analysis of what he's actually doing. So translated is not from one language to another. That's a facile and weak argument predicated on ignorance of what's actually happening in Joseph Smith's day. And your claim to the King Follett sermon, that's simply because you've never read the sermon or studied the materials or have any idea what LDS theology is, which is basically the crux of most of your arguments today. You have no idea what you're talking about. You've lazily looked up a few things, and then you've come to spit them out to missionaries, and you've been doing it apparently for years. Have you read the Book of Mormon?
Parts of it, not the whole thing.
Right. In 4 years, you've never read the Book of Mormon. You don't know the Book of Abraham very well, and you think I'm wrong for trying to question your motives when you say I was an agnostic atheist and then I started reading Christian apologetics. I've never read biblical scholars. I agree that Exodus information, even though the majority of scholars disagree with what its interpretation and meaning is, I still infer that it supports my presuppositions about the Bible. And I'm supposed to what? Think that you're open-minded and objective? No, I'm sorry, I don't.
Your conversation really is most entertaining. If you would close the door on your way out.